MizzyWorld Entertainment is back to present another episode of MadMizzy Sports. We are the hosts. I'm Mad Mizzy. That's Ron Money and Quan Shola back in the building today. What's up, fellas?
What's going on, everybody?
Wow, what's happening?
Football Friday, we back, baby. Y'all already know the routine. Before we jump into everything, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, that alert button, that like button, that share button, and get ready to comment on all the topics and subjects because we want to know what y'all thinking just as much as what we thinking. You dig what I'm saying? But before we jump into the rundown that I sent out, I got a question for Quant because he wasn't here to speak on it yesterday. What's your reaction to the official news of Bill Belichick being the head coach for the University of North Carolina, man?
Man, yeah, I mean, he really wanted to, be a coach, and he wasn't going to sit and wait for one of the GMs in the NFL to make his destiny. So he took it into his own hands. I was saying, I just couldn't see a GM bringing them in, knowing the cachet that comes with bringing Bill Belichick on. If you're a GM and you bring in Bill Belichick, if he if he if he ain't successful from the beginning, your job is on the line. They gonna replace you with him. So I just didn't see no real GM really giving him the opportunity to come steal their job ultimately,
Still
depending
that
on
thunder.
how good he did or how bad he did. So it was like a lose-lose situation for any GM outside of Jerry Jones in the NFL to bring him on. But he felt a home in North Carolina. They gave him a nice salary. They even, welcomed him to the team like a sport like a pro sports team would. Now, with the NIL and the transfer portal, they saying
Uh-huh.
that the college game is looking like a little semi-professional now. So, shout out to Bill Belichick for getting an opportunity in Carolina.
Yeah, that was definitely something that we didn't speak on. Is just his eagerness to want to get back into coaching, and clearly
Yeah,
he had a itch to just want to get back there, and he wanted to satisfy that itch. And congratulations to him. You dig what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm still shocked that he took the job just because I thought he would want to continue to coach in the NFL. But I mean,
right,
listen, he probably just
right.
want to coach, and I'm shocked that the NFL didn't want him. But it's also like I said, he wanted them strong personality people that he ain't going, you feel what I'm saying, be offered to everybody. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
makes sense, you get what I'm saying? And as long as he happy, it's gonna be something great. And like you said, they open their arms up not only to Bill Belichick, but all of the parameters that he laid out. Like his whole I think his son's following him, and then he bringing Mike Lombardi down there. So he opening up jobs for everybody else. So this is all he
yeah.
wanted, and I'm pretty sure he happy. You get what I'm saying? So
That's
that's
all
all you can
anybody
ask
would
for.
want, to be able to be in a position to put your people in position. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. To
So
spread the wealth. Everybody
yeah,
eats.
spread the wealth. We all eating.
Yep. Yep. Let's get into the rundown though, man. We starting it off where we ended off yesterday's episode, man. And that's with the Thursday night football predictions. My Niners only put up 6 points and a loss to the Los Angeles Rams, absolutely obliterating our little shot that we had at making the playoffs this year. What was your reaction to that snooze fest yesterday?
Man, I wish I was able to come on yesterday because I had told everybody the Rams was gonna win yesterday. I just felt like like I've been saying with a healthy Rams team, they're giving us flashes of that team that went to the Super Bowl. When any team, the Eagles, the Niners, the Rams, any team that seen recent success who ain't got that much success today because of injuries and other reasons. Once a team like that get healthy, man, you gotta expect that the Balls is going to play, even though it wasn't no touchdown scored at all. But the Rams still was able to figure out a way to beat the Niners and keep their name alive as far as playoff positioning. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if this
Mhm.
loss officially eliminates the Niners, but
One
it
percent
definitely
chance.
it
So I
definitely
mean,
keep the Rams hopes alive. You know what I mean? And you know who should be scared? The Seahawks should be scared because the Rams on their heels.
yep.
The Rams ain't to be taken lightly. You know what I'm saying? Cooper Cup, even though they said he ain't have a catch at all yesterday,
Mm.
Puka Nakua still showed up and did as much as he could for the team. But with a game like what 12-6, I guess he didn't even need to catch the ball. Cooper Cup is who I'm talking about. But man, yeah, it was a snooze fest. But two totally decent teams going at it, and that dude that quit on the Niners, man. He pulled the Antonio Brown on you off. And that's embarrassing. Every time we see somebody really walk off the field like that on the I quit tip, it just always surprises me. Like, dudes really do this on a professional level. How you quit on your team on a professional level? This ain't a high school team. This ain't no little backyard pee wee league team. Like, you quit on a professional team. How
Hmm.
in what world do that play well? In what world do another team say, "Yeah, I'm gonna get him"?
What world does it? It don't pay well at all to burn that major bridge, bro. Like people work
No,
their whole lives to get access to that NFL bridge, and you might have possibly burnt that joint down, bro. So, I mean, that's it's a bad joint on his part, though. What was your opinion on the game, though, Ryan? What you see?
Yeah, man, my take was on this game, man. It was definitely a snoozer fest. You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
Yeah, but if you're a real fan, you got love for the game. You want to stay up and watch it. You know what I'm saying? But I
Mm-hmm.
think Mother Nature determined, you know,
Oh,
determined
for
the
sure, for
game. You know?
sure.
But I don't know what was the game plan for the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? They came out, threw the ball a bunch of times when they ain't need to. They ain't trust the run game when they need to. When they went to the run game, it didn't work. So I guess that's why they didn't trust the run game. So I guess
Mm-hmm.
it's another game on Kyle Shanahan. We all looking at him like, damn, bro, what happened, man? I know it's a short week, but it's a game you can't lose. You know what I'm
But
saying?
the weather played the huge role with that. Weather played the huge role in that game.
I mean, we can
Mm-hmm.
all say it did, but like I said, we can't lose this game. We already three losses in the division. We already
Nope.
six losses in the conference, so we
Yep.
have to win this game. So, but I can't. I don't know, man. It's just Debo dropped a guaranteed touchdown when he was
Right out
Yeah.
his
running for the
hands.
ball, and when you give
Yep.
him the ball, he can't even secure the catch. The walk, it was an easy touchdown. He catch the ball. That
Right.
that might would have changed the whole outcome of the game, but.
Definitely,
I,
definitely.
I don't know. I think Shanahan tried to come up with the same game plan he did with the Bears, and it backfired on him. I don't know, man. It was just like I said, it was a snooze fest, and it was a bad loss for the 49ers, man.
Definitely a bad loss for the
Bang bang
Niners.
nine again. Hold your heads up.
But
It's,
both teams needed that win, though. Both teams needed it. So
yeah,
whoever won, the other team it would have been a bad loss for. So
yeah, but
Facts.
the Rams, it's nice to see them back winning seven straight, six out of their last eight, because they
oh,
lost.
okay, okay.
The last loss they lost to was my Birds, but they looking real good. They looking real scary, man. When you got an offense like that, man, they looking real. Nobody don't want to see this team in January, man, because they don't care where they gotta go. They gonna go out there and get it done with that elite offense. They could throw the ball and they look like they could run the ball. So shout out to the Rams, man. I hate
And I
Sean.
don't even know if we're gonna speak on Odell, but he on the market again. He might be trying to get back to LA on the low. You never know. You never know
Yeah,
with
they,
that
they they
dude.
said that's the two teams definitely named who out there, Rams and Chargers.
Damn, I'll
Yeah,
definitely see him in the Chargers. See if you the Chargers, you go get him. You
I
That's
definitely
what you've
mean,
been
get
saying
him.
all. You've been saying that all year. Get Justin Herbert some more help. So
Yeah.
that is a
I don't know
I
how much
wouldn't.
help Odell is, but he definitely better than the help that he got. That's for damn sure. You feel what I'm saying? That's for damn sure. But for me, I mean, I see that game. We gonna get to the Rams, man, because I want to get into everybody really saying that they fairing them, but that's everybody's entitled to that. For me, I'm just looking at it like, I mean, it's a bad season, man. A dark cloud is over us, and it feel like I'm looking at everybody outside of Fred Warner and Nick Bosa looked good yesterday, but everybody else and Dre Greenlaw, but then he got hurt. Outside of those three, it looked like everybody's regressed. You get what I'm saying? Like Debo is not like I haven't seen Debo been the same Debo since he
Change his
was
number.
bullying the Cowboys 3 years ago in the playoffs. You feel what I'm saying? So
You need to go
and
back to
that
19 Debo. Niggas was scared of the 19 Debo. That what they
yeah, you feel
was.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like they
yeah,
ain't want to
it ain't
tackle him
the
and all that, but then
numbers.
you got to think. I mean, yeah, I mean, we keep saying he's built like a running back, but listen, bro, I seen it. He was taking some major hits, and even Christian McCaffrey as a running back, he couldn't survive. You get what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
even if it doesn't take its toll as far as you missing games, maybe you're not that same player as far as quickness, your explosion when you taking them hits anymore. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I'm looking at the team and it's hard, but they need a resting point. You get what I'm saying? We've been playing a lot of football lately. I do think they just need a reset button, a time to just sit back. You feel what I'm saying? You look back yesterday, no Jordan Mason out there, and then Isaac Garendo, who was the feature back, he was questionable leading up to the game because I mean it was a short week. They said if it would have been a Sunday game, it would have been no question. So I think that's why we kind of stayed away from the run. And then, like you said, outside of a few runs that he broke, he was getting smacked at the line, bro. You get what I'm saying? So that's got to be in Kyle Shanahan's mind. Like I can't keep running this kid into a brick wall. You get what I'm saying? And we don't got no running backs. You dig what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It piled on top of each other. And with that being said, if we make some plays, I mean, Matt Stafford tried to give us 2 interceptions the first 2 drives. You get what I'm saying? I mean,
literally
you catch
dropped
the
one right in
ball.
his chest.
You feel it? I mean, listen, if you can't catch an interception, maybe you can't be playing safety, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If the club is messing you up that much, because you right there, bro.
Right.
If you can't catch a ball that's throwing dead to
He
your
literally
chest,
threw it straight to him.
yeah, you shouldn't be out there, bro. I don't want to
Not
hear
at
the club
all.
as an excuse because then you shouldn't be out there, bro. You get what I'm saying? That's a pass thrown dead to your chest. And then we spoke on it. Y'all spoke on it. Debo, you talking all week. I ain't getting the ball. I ain't falling off. Looking like you falling off to me, bro. And you my favorite player on this team, bro. You feel what I'm saying? But I gotta be honest. It looks like you're not the same player anymore. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't know what's going into it, but this shit is bad. You feel what I'm saying? And then we look at Brock Purdy. We can't have this fluctuation if we plan on paying you 50 million a year. You can't smoke
That's
the
what I'm
Bears
saying.
last week and then come back this week and you look
Average.
like that last interception, bro. We still
That
in the game.
was horrible.
And you throw that in a triple coverage?
Yeah.
Not even giving Juwan Jennings a chance.
Man, that was a horrible throw because you
So
even if you run the ball there, you still in field goal range. They tie the game back or go. What was they? What was they? What
I
was?
think we might have still, yeah, I think it was 6-9 at that point. Because
Yeah,
then they
yeah,
went down and that's when they scored
yeah.
the field goal. They drove after that interception. You get what I'm saying?
You can't
So
turn the ball over right there.
exactly. So I mean, it's piling on, man, and I think we do need to hit a reset button. I like Kyle, but I don't think we have a franchise quarterback. I'm just being honest, and that's the hard pill to swallow right there. Is that I don't think he's going to play bad enough. You get what I'm saying? To where it's like we gotta move on, but I don't think he's a force multiplier. So
Yo, we
you
need
got to
a.
get that game, and I don't think I mean Kyle did what he could, but if you got to I feel like if you got that quarterback out there, he's gonna make those plays. You get what I'm saying? He's gonna make something happen
Yo, we
somewhere.
need a. It was all good just a week ago segment because right now, man, like you said, for y'all to go out there and bully the Bears because y'all bullied the Bears, and that's what
Right.
had everybody thinking that y'all was
We
possibly
back.
back. You know
Yep.
what I mean? And then to
Yep.
lose to y'all division rivals in a
Mhm.
no score, no touchdown game,
A team we've
man.
dominated over the past few years. You get what I'm saying? Like Kyle
Yeah.
Shanahan had like a 10-game win streak over
If you
them
could depend
up
on
until
anything
like
from the
last year.
Niners,
So,
if you
yep.
could depend on anything from the Niners, it's that defense. So I don't even think that like the defense did their job. Y'all held the Rams to
Yep.
12 points. You know what I mean? It's the
Yep.
offense that kicked the bucket and
Debo want to drop wide open touchdowns.
Yep. Crucial
but he
plays,
had it. You
man.
can tell in his mind he was thinking, I'm in the end zone, baby.
Yep.
He
Yep.
was
He
excited.
turned upfield. It wasn't nothing else. He
Yeah,
just
yeah.
it
He
was
just
a you know what I'm saying? He took his eyes off the
he was
rock, you know what I'm
already on the
saying?
end zone. He was already
Yep.
in the end
He
zone.
was so excited. He said, "Oh, I'm about to score. I'm about to go crazy. Y'all better thank me, motherfucker."
Told
Drop the
y'all.
rock. Drop the rock. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Secure the
Missed your
ball
whole
first,
opportunity to
Debo.
flex. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into the Rams because both of you guys chimed in on them, man. Like, where do y'all put them as far as on the fair meter? Y'all putting them ahead of the Lions? Y'all putting them ahead of the Packers? Y'all putting them ahead of some of these other teams that, to me, I might think is a little bit bigger threat to you guys?
For me, I'm putting them as a team that you just don't know. You just don't know. You don't want to overlook this team,
Oh,
but
for
they
sure,
haven't
for
really,
sure.
but they just haven't done anything to be really afraid of. But the potential is there. They
Hmm.
can they potentially beat anybody they come across on
Right.
Sunday? Definitely. But I, like I said about the Niners, you do that against the Eagles, that ain't gonna work because
Oh, yeah.
we got soldiers on our offense that's healthy.
Hmm.
Not saying that the
Hmm.
Niners don't, but we healthy. So
Hmm.
you let's I bet we keep the Rams to scoring 12, but ain't no way beating us. But y'all missing some key pieces on offense and the weather. You know what I mean? You could never
Yep.
underestimate that weather.
Definitely a super messy first half, but that
Yeah,
was the
super
half that
messy.
Brock Purdy played better in. I'm baffled by this shit. But the
Maybe when the Bryce
rain
relaxes, he
stopped
get messed.
coming down.
Yo,
He played bad. What the
but
fuck is you doing?
these little middle of the pack quarterbacks, man. I noticed, like I was saying before, he the type of quarterback that need all his soldiers
Oh,
available
for
for him
sure.
to thrive. And when
Yep.
people know that mentally, like I'm missing this person, Trent Williams wasn't even out there for y'all. You know what I mean? I see him on the
Yep.
sideline.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even know what Trent Williams looked like. He played so many games. You know, he always got his helmet on. When I seen
Right.
him without the helmet, I'm like, oh shit, that's what Trent looked like. You know what I mean? I'm used to
Right.
him being out there. So the Niners,
Definitely
man, but
reliable.
the Rams. I just don't see them being the Lions or the Eagles. I just don't. But could they do it? Yes, they could. Yes, they
Okay.
could.
Okay. Okay. I see that. What about you, Ron?
Yeah, I completely agree, man. Like you don't want to run to these teams, man, that just be getting hot at the right time.
Right, right. You don't.
They,
You don't.
I agree with
You
that point.
don't.
I agree with that
You
point.
don't want to see
You
these
don't want
teams.
to run to them teams because it's a thing about overlooking the team. Oh yeah, we played these bums before. We
Last year it was the Buccaneers. We felt the same way about the Buccaneers last year. Like they're middle of the pack team. They not and they beat us. So I don't even want. I'm not talking myself into no ditch.
I want to.
Yeah, I mean the Rams look serious. They look
I
serious.
don't think they better than the best teams in the conference, but like I said, man, with sports teams, when these teams start getting high at the right time, you know you don't want to see them teams, man,
You
because
don't.
they liable to beat the best team, and we all be looking like how,
Hmm.
Please,
how,
how?
how did this happen? You know what I'm
I
saying?
definitely
Turning the
feel
mellow
like
love real quick.
to your point, Ron, like they could be that team. You get what I'm saying? Like that team that we see every once in a while that they go on that run at the end of the season. They out of the playoffs until the last week, then they make it in as a wild card. They win their first playoff game. You get what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like they could do that. And you looking at their schedule, I think they ended it off. They got that Seahawks game. So if they get that, they got the Cardinals, and then I forget who they got next week. But they got a sweet schedule to end it off. So they definitely could end it off on a crazy nice little win streak heading into the playoffs. But I just, like I said, you look at that game yesterday, like I feel like you still got that propensity from Matt Stafford to put the ball in harm's way. And if you're gonna give
Definitely.
turnovers to either the Lions or the Eagles, they will take advantage. And those teams is gonna come out, they gonna punish you. So you better be ready to buckle that chin strap. I could see them clipping maybe the Packers because I could see them maybe looking past them a little bit, but I just see the Lions and the Eagles as two very focused teams right now that they know that they kind of dropped the ball last year. The Eagles, for them, it was probably 2 years ago. They like we should have raised the Lombardi, but they want to right that wrong. And then the Lions last year, they was like, listen, we was up in the NFC Championship game, bro. You get what I'm saying? So I think
Yeah,
it's
we
gonna
know
be
what it takes.
that's
We
gonna
know
be
what
tough
it
to
takes.
knock those teams off. You get what I'm saying? So and if Stafford is gonna go out there and put the ball in harm's way, it's gonna be even tougher. So that's where I look at with them. I do they definitely could beat either of them though. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. You
Me
feel what I'm
neither. I
saying?
wasn't surprised.
Wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't bet on it though. Wouldn't bet on it. Football Friday. But before we get into Football Friday, man, let's get into a little bit of update news on Randy Moss. He did update us that he's been dealing with cancer, I believe. You get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? So glad we got an update on that. But yeah, we got other news that Odell was cut. You mentioned that. Where would y'all like to see Odell go?
Mhm.
Chargers. Brian brought up a nice point about Justin Herbert needing some, additional wide receiver help out there. So even though he ain't going to truly help, but he is a big name and he can be a little distraction out there for a number two or number three on another team to get off. So the team he probably helped the most is the Chargers. As far as teams that's out there looking for a veteran receiver with a name.
Yeah, I would say the Chargers too. I'll definitely say the Chargers. Why not? Why not go to the Chargers?
Yeah, you can't go back to the Rams for real because they got Puka Nakua, Cooper Cup. It ain't too many balls to be throwing your way over there. So
Yeah.
the team that needed the most is the Chargers, and they still in playoff position. So he can help that team. I don't
They
know how
said
much.
Buffalo was flirting with him like the past few off seasons. What y'all think about that fit? Maybe being the third wide. Well, no, you gonna always have Khalil in the slot, but what y'all think about him being opposite maybe Mari Cooper?
He a warm weather dude. I don't see him going to Buffalo. It's too cold for Odell.
Yeah, I mean, if it was up to him, I definitely would, especially at the end of the. But I mean, I
Yeah,
don't know. I would be
yeah,
shocked. I agree with that. I would be
You
yeah.
ain't
shocked.
go for another Super Bowl. Well, I mean, well, like Quan said, the Chargers in a good position. They could probably upset a team.
Right.
And it's
And
warm
he
in
probably
LA.
already still got a crib in LA. You feel what I'm saying? It'd
Exactly.
be an easy transfer.
Oh,
I
he
don't
definitely
know
prison
how
like
well
that.
he'll fit with the, how hardball is. He need them, tough, hard nosed dudes. You get what I'm saying? But he'll definitely be a nice. I think that'll be a good fit for them. Nice little explosion in the slot every now and again. You get what I'm
Yeah, but
saying?
I wouldn't be surprised if we go to Buffalo. You know what I'm saying?
I
With some,
will
Yeah.
say this though, man. I wish they would have worked in Miami though. You know, him and Tyreek Hill and Waddle. I wish that pairing would have been able to see some real success together because individually, I take it. I'll take any one of them individually. You know what I mean? But the
man,
Right.
fact that they even had the opportunity
man,
to all play
man,
together and it
every,
didn't mount to no real success, that's crazy.
every last one of the receivers had a bad season, man. That's sad.
Yep.
Yep.
That injury to Tua, man. That
Yeah,
injury to Tua messed that whole offense up.
yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's get into football Friday, man. Prediction time, game time. We started it off, man. We started it off in Tennessee, where y'all Cincinnati Bengals are going to play the Tennessee Titans. We got the Bengals favored by 5.5. Well, yeah, 5.5 points. Who y'all taking in this game? And do y'all got the what's y'all doing on the spread?
I feel like everybody been beating. I feel like the Titans they got a couple wins this season, but for the most part, any team with some real solid key players been beating down on the Titans this
Mm,
season. So I'm gonna go ahead and take the Bengals though to route them. I just think the Bengals know how bad they is. So right now they playing with how much they playing with house money. So right now the name of their game is spoiling. So if they end up in the playoffs somehow, that's all thanks to God. But right now they just want to play spoiler to everybody else. So I feel like the Bengals about to go on a nice little winning streak that ain't nobody gonna care about until the last couple weeks, and then we realize, damn, the Bengals won 8-7 straight. They actually got a
mm,
chance to make it. They need this
mm,
scenario to happen or that scenario to happen to end up.
mm.
Even if they end up in one of those scenarios, that's better than anybody gave them credit for a couple weeks ago. We they written them off in the public. So I think they're gonna go. I think they're about to go on a run, a nice little winning streak.
Yeah, I had definitely run them off, especially against that last game against the Cowboys. I didn't think they was gonna beat the Cowboys.
Right.
I mean, listen, if Main Man wasn't trying to be Superman, they wouldn't have. Probably.
But hey, look, here go another team where they got to stump to keep their hopes alive, and I think they
Yeah, and it's
because
possible still. It's still
it's still
possible.
possible. You know what I'm saying? The game
Still
against the Lions,
possible.
the game that they all should be circling. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
this week, you got to take it one week at a time. So
One week at a time.
stump on a team that don't got no business to be in your way. So
Like you
I,
said, the Rams won 6 out of 8. I would have never guessed that. To me, they was out of it, but the fact that they was able to muster up
Yeah,
some
but they
wins, where
started the
people,
season 1-4 in the first five, I believe.
yep,
right?
yep,
Yeah, so
yeah, I'm taking.
yeah, I agree with y'all, man. I think the Bengals they better stomp these dudes, man. They just put up 6 points against the Jacksonville Jaguars last week. This team is utterly garbage. You get what I'm saying? And then, like you said, like it's not even maybe about. I mean, of course you going. As long as you got a shot, you gonna continue to try to win games, and especially when you got Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T Higgins all healthy. They not none of them dudes gonna throw in the towel. You get what I'm saying? But it's also like, even if y'all miss the playoffs, this is one of those runs that we could look back on as we talking next year. Like, y'all remember they won like five straight at the end of last year, and
Right,
then
right.
if they start off fast next year, and then you get what I'm saying? It'll be
Yeah,
like they
yeah.
carried that shit. You get what I'm
That
saying?
momentum from
They
last season,
exactly. They
yeah.
kind of they stayed in the fight. They didn't turn on each other, and then they flipped that shit around in the off season. You get what I'm saying? So you always want to have positivity, and you don't ever want to go into the off season on a losing streak. Rather,
No.
and you never want to back into the playoffs, and that's like losing games, and you never want to go into the off season losing games. You get what I'm saying?
Because
So
it can't
it's
carry
always
over.
positive.
Yep.
Exactly. So you always want to end the season off on positive notes, and I think that regardless of how the season went, that's definitely what Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and T Higgins have on their mind. So I
Yeah.
see them beating them down. You feel what I'm saying? That spread probably should have been a little bit higher. They scored 6 points last week. We know the Bengals gonna score. Let's get over to New York, man. To the Meadowlands. We got the Baltimore Ravens heading over there to play the New York Giants. Who y'all taking in that one? We got the Ravens favored by 16 points. That's a lot of damn
Yeah, that's
points.
a lot of points. Yeah. They going
I was like, what the fuck?
and they going to do them dirty. They going to do the Giants dirty.
Yeah, they coming off a bye. That's why the spread's so
Yeah.
high.
And they gonna cover, and they gonna cover. So it's gonna be a long day for Giants fans. That's all I can say.
Should have been a long year for Giants fans.
Facts.
I heard what you call it in a walking boot. It don't make no difference who quarterback, out there. They all suck.
They
So
Right.
all suck.
What, Drew Lock in the walking boot?
yeah, Tommy DeVito's supposed to be the
Oh,
starter.
that's why the spread 16 as well. Yeah, they said this man ain't about to put no points up, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
They said
Yeah.
Tommy Cutlets ain't about to do nothing, bro.
Oh.
Tommy DeVito. Tommy DeVito.
Yeah.
Doing shit. Yeah. Yeah, I like the Ravens large. You know what I'm saying? Let me get off
Yeah. That,
and hold
Thanks.
surprise.
Agree with that one. We all in lockstep in that one, agreements in that one. I got the Ravens big as well, man. Tommy DeVito, he ain't. I mean, the
yeah.
Ravens know they got a sweet schedule that they got to take advantage of outside of the Steelers. So yeah, they need this one. They gonna punch on them fools. Let's get
Early.
over to the Cowboys Panthers. Panthers favored it for the first time with Bryce Young as the starter. Going up against the Cowboys, favored by 3 points at home, man. Who y'all taking in this game? I think this is a tricky joint
This
right
is
here.
tricky.
I'm
Oh,
going.
I've been flip flopping on this joint all day.
it's
I'm
tricky.
going Cowboys, and I'm gonna tell you why. The Cowboys defense. The Cowboys
Right,
defense.
that's why I've been going back and forth. I feel like Micah, but then it's like these motherfuckers handle Jones. They've been handling good defenses lately, man. I don't know.
I just think the Cowboys ain't to be picked though. I feel like they're a bad team. We got them. They just vulnerable. The Cowboys is vulnerable. So, but they ain't that vulnerable where they gonna lose to the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? I don't
Mhm.
even know how the Panthers was able to dance with the Eagles, but they was able to do it. You know what I mean? We only won by like what 6, 8 points. So, but I don't think that happens with the Cowboys. I feel like Michael Parsons get after the young boy, them cornerbacks they got. I just don't think they're gonna be able to move up and down the field on the Cowboys. Now the Cowboys might not score that much on offense, but I don't see the Panthers scoring on the Cowboys. So I'm gonna go Cowboys by like 3. I just don't see it. It's they defense tight work.
I'm taking the Panthers, man. Fuck the Cowboys.
Okay.
See that
Okay.
flag back there? I'm taking the Panthers.
Okay.
I'm taking the Panthers,
He
man. This
said,
team
"Okay."
been balling the last
Just
couple of
cause.
yeah. Just cause it's the Cowboys, you know what I'm saying? But this team been playing good football, man, the last 4 weeks, man.
Right, I've been picking them the past few weeks outside of
Yeah.
going up against
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the birds, of course.
Since they left Germany, I've been picking them, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep riding with him. I like that quarterback, man. He playing. Everybody done gave up on him, but he playing.
Yeah,
He
he
playing
was.
football, man. He playing some football. So I'm gonna rock with the Panthers. Fuck the Cowboys.
Cowboys ain't losing this week, bro. They not losing.
I don't think so, neither.
Jerry Jones fucking around have a heart attack on the sideline. They're not losing. They're not losing. Not to the Panthers. Not to the
He said, "Oh
Panthers.
no,
Yeah.
oh no, all
Yeah.
y'all motherfuckers fired, man. Get the fuck out of here."
If they
But
lose to the Panthers, everybody fired for real. I don't think
right,
you're gonna
clean
sign
out. You know what I'm saying? Find your own way back to Dallas, bruh.
that.
What y'all
For
talking about,
real.
man?
For
But
real.
I'm gonna have to rock with Ryan on this one just because I was impressed by Bryce Young last week against the Philadelphia Eagles, man. Like we spoke on this, like his play, his mobility, the way he was making people miss and making his offensive line look better, getting the ball out of his hands. I'm impressed with him, and I think that they've been so close these past few games. I think they're gonna get over the hump, and I think that when we talk about the quarterback matchup, I think that Bryce is gonna make more plays, and I think that we gotta think that Cooper Rush is still probably going to get a ball up, and his cap on points is probably going to be 17. And I think that Bryce can get him to 20 points.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's my take on that one. Let's get over to the Chiefs Browns, though, man. We got the Chiefs traveling to Cleveland to face the Browns. Jameis Winston, we got to see if he been delivered from throwing them pick sixes or not, man. Who y'all taking? Kansas City Chiefs favored by 4.5 points.
I'm taking the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like they're not gonna blow them out. I feel like the Browns is actually gonna be in position to win. Sadly enough, they're gonna be in position to win. But like you said, I don't know if he delivered from throwing them pick sixes or he messed around and fumbled the ball for a scoop and score. Man, I hate to put all
Right.
this bad
Find a
juju.
different way to give it up.
Yeah, I hate to put all this bad juju on the ball, Winston. But until you beat the Chiefs, man, they gonna keep winning. They gonna keep winning until a team really pull up their pants and let them know y'all not better than us. And I don't see that. I don't see that in their near future up until the playoffs start. So I'm rocking with the Chiefs.
How much the Chiefs favorite by?
4.5.
4.5.
Yeah.
I think the Browns might cover though on it. I
Yeah,
got
they
the
gonna be
Chiefs. I
close.
got
It's
the
gonna be
Chiefs winning.
close. It's gonna be
I got the
close.
Chiefs winning, but I think the Browns might cover.
Yeah.
Me too. Me
Well,
too.
yeah, I cannot not go with the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing I don't know, man. I'm going with the Chiefs, man.
That's
I
that's
can't, I
it.
can't, I can't. There's nothing I can see the Browns winning this game. How can they win this game? I don't know. I'm taking the Chiefs. They can't win this game. I'm taking the Chiefs.
Facts, man. And then it's like I think they had a couple of good wins for the season. You get what I'm saying? Like Jameis came in, he's been playing well. And I ain't saying that they not a nice team. They beat in every game, but I just feel like in most of the games it ends up biting him in his ass, and it's those turnovers. You get what I'm saying? And I think that the Kansas City Chiefs they are the two-time defending champions, and they gonna take advantage of those opportunities that's given to them. But I do think that they gonna be in a fight because Jameis gonna give he gonna give you and the other team a chance. You get what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
I do think he's gonna go out there. He's probably gonna make some plays, but he's gonna end up making probably just that one bad mistake, and then that's gonna end up deciding the game. So yeah,
Yep.
I think the Browns gonna cover. I got the Chiefs winning by like 3 points.
Yep. Me too. Me
Yeah.
too.
Next game. This the big game right here, man. It ain't the Keystone game, but it's definitely the big game. Bills at Lions, man. Who y'all taking in this one? They got the Lions favored by 2.5 points.
Yo, I think I represent all Philadelphia Eagles fans when I say I'm gonna be rooting hard as shit for the Bills this weekend.
I know that for a fact.
To the point where I'm ready to say I'm ready to say something retarded on behalf of the Bills because I just even though the Lions is the better team, the Lions is the better team, but I just think the Bills need this win more, and the Eagles definitely need the Bills to win. So I'm going with the Bills to win by at least 3. I feel like they went in a shootout, field goal at the end. They marched up the field, kicked the field goal, secure the win. I'm thinking something like 28, 25, 28, 25, something like that, or 31-28 Bills. 31-28 Bills. They both want to score, but the Bills need this win, so I'm riding with the Bills.
I can
And it's
see
gonna be in
that.
the dome too, so it's gonna be a good one.
Yep.
I completely agree with you said. You know what I'm saying? Coming off a loss from the Rams, you know what I'm saying? You got to find somebody to step up on defense, man. We can't get crushed again, or not even
Mhm.
crushed again. We can't allow over 35 points. You know what I'm saying? Because this is an elite offense. We all talking about how the Rams is scary or not. This team, the Lions, right here. This is a Super Bowl contender. This is a Super Bowl preview. You know what I'm saying?
They
Well
calling it the
balanced
new show.
offense at that.
Right. This is
Run,
a balanced
pass, all
offense.
that.
So if we
Play
wasn't
action.
stop the Rams, we ain't gonna be ready to stop this team. But like I'm gonna rock out with you. I'm gonna agree with you. I'm cheering for the Bills this week, baby. We got to do something,
They
baby.
calling them the best
No,
show on turf, like they used
let's
to call the
go.
Rams. They calling them the new best show on turf. So
Let's
we
go.
gonna
I'm
see.
going with the Bills, even though the Lions the better team. I'm going with the Bills because I
Me
need the Lions
too.
to lose. We coming for that one spot, baby.
We need that. We need that. We need that.
They both on the Bills. Y'all know I gotta rock with the Lions, man. I'm gonna go with the Lions. They the better team, man. And I feel like
Definitely.
they feeling just like I mean, listen, man. I ain't invested on either side, but I definitely know that that team is on their ass, and I feel like they feel like that's probably going to be a difference maker. That is
Yeah.
two very um hostile atmospheres, Detroit and Philadelphia. You get what I'm saying? And going to either one is going to be a difference maker because you think about even with the Philadelphia Eagles, how y'all built and everything, it'll be a lot better playing in Philadelphia in the outside in the cold with Saquon Barkley and leaning on that defense
Yes,
rather
I
than trying to
agree.
go in that dome and probably getting a shootout against
Right.
that Detroit
That's the
Lions
truth.
offense. You get what I'm
That's
saying?
the
So
truth. That's the
and I
truth.
know the Lions feel that way. You get what I'm saying? So it's a battle right now. I think it's gonna be a back and forth game the entire game. I'm gonna go with the Lions and a close one. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a shootout. I'm gonna say 38-35, 38-35.
It's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, man. Like you said, in the dome, it's gonna be high scoring affair. I think if it was outside in the cold, I think it would have favored the Bills a little bit more. But being in that dome, I think the Lions gonna end up pulling it out. Then this the real one, man. Now this the real one. The battle for Pennsylvania. battle for Pennsylvania, the Keystone State, man. Yeah. What are we? Who we taking in this one, man? Steelers at Eagles. Steelers haven't beat the Eagles in Philadelphia since World War II. You know what I mean? So who y'all taking?
Yo, I got some words to say to these two trolls that been trolling me all week on my IG. Man, I don't even know these dudes' names. I just put the birds under some comments, and it was a Steelers post, and I put the birds under the comments, and they've been on me ever since. I'm like, yo, it's to the point where I had to block one of the bulls. I don't even block people, but I had to throw a block party today. It was just too
Right.
much nonsense being said in my comments on IG, man. I really had to block somebody. But
Uh,
it had to happen as a Steelers fan. If anything, I never got blocked from a Ravens fan, and I be talking mad Ravens nonsense. But for a Steelers fan to be getting on my nerves that much, and I ain't got no smoke with the Steelers. I got more smoke with Baltimore, but they
right,
about to
right.
catch it, and
They
yeah,
saw
they
that
about to,
bird gang and went in,
yeah,
huh?
yeah. They start talking crazy to me though in the comments. I'm like, oh man, but the Eagles won't win this one. I feel like how we just said about the Bills and the Lions. I feel like the Eagles, in order for the Eagles to secure Super Bowl position, and we need that first spot. We need it, and we got history on our side. The Steelers, they never really beat the Eagles in Philly, so I'm riding with history. I'm riding with the fact that we need this win more than anybody to get one step closer to that one spot. Um,
Tell you why we need this win.
if they rely on Russell Wilson to try to beat us passing, they playing right into our system. So if they think Russell Wilson will go out there and throw the ball 100 times on us, they got another thing coming. And they missing George Pickens. I heard that he ain't gonna be playing this week. So they receivers they limited on receivers, and we're not. We're gonna be 100%. So we gonna beat the Steelers, and I needed to be embarrassing though for these dudes that be trolling me. I needed to be embarrassed.
He said I needed
I
to be a
do.
beat
Jalen
down.
Hurts. I need this to be embarrassing, bro. I need you to throw for at least 4 or 5 touchdowns on these dudes. Saquon, you do your thing, but I need this to be a passing affair, and I want to run it up on the Steelers, man. I'm expecting a big win.
Completely agree. Me too. But I'm gonna tell you exactly why we need this win because Russell Wilson as a starter against the Philadelphia Eagles is 7-0.
Damn. Yeah, he killed us a lot when he played for the Seattle Seahawks. He used to
That's
That's
smoke
a
the Eagles.
clash of the records right there. Russell Wilson record and then the Steelers record in Philadelphia. You know
right.
what
Yeah,
I'm
a
saying?
complete contradictory, right? I get it. I
Yeah.
get it.
Right. So we need this win, man.
We
We need
need
this
it.
win.
We need
And
it.
like you said, I'm feeling it. We about to stomp these dudes because they coming in here hearing all this beef we got. My man had to take a drug test last year when he put up them numbers on y'all last year. It's about
Yeah.
the same exact thing.
AJ.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's about
Yeah, I think so. I think so too. It's gonna be a passing affair.
y'all come in here thinking we got beef with each other. First play straight deep to
D
AJ.
bomb, D bomb to AJ Brown to get it started
Straight to
early.
AJ. Oh damn, I thought they had beef with each other, coach. And y'all ain't gonna do what y'all did to us last week. We ain't the Browns. We got Jalen Carter on our defensive line, even though they got Miles Garrett. But see, you could game plan.
Miles was sick if y'all been watching Hard Knocks. He wasn't well that game.
Yeah,
He was
he
coughing the
was
whole game and
off
shit.
up a lung.
Yeah,
You
if
know
y'all
what I'm
watch
saying?
Hard Knocks, that shit is crazy too.
And the
Watching
best
those
thing about the Eagles is if the
fans.
passing game don't work, we can always start running the ball. Like we can always start running the ball. So I
And we
just think we
home
got
where
more. We
the
got
Steelers,
more weapons available. We got more
right,
weapons available.
right, and we home where the Steelers haven't beat us since I wasn't even thought about. So
Okay,
it ain't about to change. It ain't about to change.
okay, okay.
Good
I
luck,
can't
Steelers.
wait to see what Mike Tomlin try to devise for AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, because like that's the major thing right there, man. Right now, Joey Porter Jr. is struggling outside on that island, and you got two of the most explosive wide receivers in the game. You get what I'm saying? So that's where I'm looking at it. Like he's been uh racking up defensive pass interferences all year. You get what I'm saying? So even if it's not a catch, you expecting you probably gonna get a flag because he ain't turning his head around. So yeah, man, I agree. I think that the Philadelphia Eagles gonna win. I was going back and forth on this one. Then I thought about it. I think that defensive backfield for the Pittsburgh Steelers is gonna get exposed. You get what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
then we know Saquon, he's the MVP right now in my eyes, and I think he's going to continue on that streak. He's going to continue on his success, but I do think that Jalen Hurts is going to have a little bit more of an explosive game this week.
Yeah, no, and no 100, no passing for 125, 115. we gotta do something about that. The last 2 games, as far as his passing, I ain't feeling that. So who else better than the Steelers to run it up on? You know, all they got is Russell Wilson. Not all they got, but they allow him to throw the ball a million times a game. So, and once if we knock him out the game, and then Justin Fields got to play the rest of the game for them. Oh man, I don't want no. I ain't wishing bad on nobody, but this is a game where Russell Wilson get knocked out the game, and we see
Right.
Justin Fields. Watch, we gonna be looking at Justin Fields in this game. At some point, Justin Fields gonna be in that game for the Steelers.
I'm mad
Yeah.
we ain't never beat this cat, man. We could never beat Seattle, man. This
Oh,
boy
never,
no
never.
against my birds, man. I don't like shit like that. But the Steelers, they haven't beaten my team at home, so we about to belt the ass to that motherfucker.
Right
Well,
back at him, huh?
We always lost to Seattle, man. In Philly, in Seattle.
Yes,
welcome
sir. We just
home.
said that, man. Y'all definitely got to get there. Y'all got to put a y'all. It got to be 6-1 after this
Yeah.
weekend. The bull just commented. Yeah, man. Let's get into it though, man. Our last segment before we end it off and send y'all on your way for y'all lovely weekends, man. One guarantee and one upset for this Sunday. Who y'all got?
Uh, who the Vikings playing this week?
Vikings playing the Bears Monday Night
That's
Football.
my guarantee right
Well, you
there.
can say that for Monday.
Oh,
Well,
that's Monday. All right, yeah,
No,
let's say
no,
that for
that ain't
Monday.
Monday night. That's Sunday night. Oh yeah, damn. They got a double header on Monday night. My bad. My
Okay,
fault.
let's say that.
Damn.
Let's say that for Monday. Let's say that for
Yeah,
Monday.
that's
For
that's Monday
Sunday.
night, John.
Um, yo, my guarantee. I'm going Bills over the Lions, full guarantee. Unless y'all want, unless
Ooh,
y'all want to put that as
that's the
a some.
upset. That's your upset
All
though.
right, that's my upset. I'm gonna go
Yeah, because the
Bills over the
line
Lions for
favorite.
my
That's your
upset,
upset.
and my guarantee is the Cowboys over the Panthers. That's my guarantee.
okay.
That they both underdogs, but fuck it, we'll take it. Two
The
upset.
Cowboys underdog over the Panthers.
Yep.
Oh hell, dang. Who the Washington play?
The Washington play the Saints. That was gonna be my
Yep.
That's my guarantee. Washington over the Saints.
Okay.
that was gonna be my upset was gonna be the Saints over Washington because we need them niggas to lose to clinch the division. But
Yeah. Okay. We never had that. We never had a contradictory of our games. You get what I'm saying? So that'll be interesting. The fuck?
But lose.
Right. Go ahead, bro.
my upset no, my upset was New Orleans being Washington. My guarantee, whoever the Colts play, who the Colts play.
Colts play the Broncos. Broncos favorite though.
All right, no, no,
He said, "All right, no."
no, no. Who the Falcons play?
Yeah.
Falcons play the
Falcons.
Raiders. The Falcons play the Raiders. I'm taking the Falcons.
Oh,
That's
that's a
Monday
cool one.
night though.
That's Monday night. All right, we're
Yeah,
gonna get
that's
into
Monday
that.
night.
All right. Lay him out? Lay him out. I need to discuss you.
You got Dolphins, Texans. Texans favored by 3. You got
That should take you
Browns,
Joe.
Chiefs.
Dolphins
Chiefs
better.
favored by 4.5. Bengals, Titans. Bengals favored by 5.5.
Give me the give me the Bengals for my lock.
I like that. I like that. You
And
get
the
what I'm
Saints
saying?
being upset. All right.
Y'all know who my lock is, man. Ravens, Giants, easy, John. You dig what I'm
That's
saying?
easy, Joe. Yep.
Let me get an upset and no. I got I'm gonna go Colts over Broncos. I think Anthony Richardson has been coming back and been playing awesome since he's been benched. I think that's just been an awesome move for these teams this year is letting these young players take a step back and see what they are doing wrong. You get what I'm saying? And take a
Yep.
deep breath and let them know, like, yo, like this ain't no privilege. You get what I'm saying? Like you gotta continue to work to earn this. You get what I'm saying? So I love the way he's been playing lately, and I think he's gonna pull it out, man.
I just think that the
Broncos
Broncos,
this
the
game.
Broncos playing for playoff position, and
Facts. They is going hard. So is the
they
Colts
going
though. The
hard.
Colts right
They
behind
going
them too.
hard.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little division or a playoff race game right
That's what
there.
I'm
You know
saying.
what I mean?
If they lose this game, they got the Bengals coming up the following week. So you can't afford to fuck around and lose one of these games, man. These
Yep.
coming.
Yep.
Oh, you talking about
Yep.
the Colts or the Broncos?
The Broncos.
Broncos.
Oh, they got the Bengals coming up.
Yeah.
Yep. So if they drop this game, the Colts is gonna be the 7th seed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
so I think that's why I think the Broncos gonna handle business. I think they're gonna
Should
handle
be a
business
good
against the
game.
Colts. Yeah,
Should at least be a
definitely,
good game.
definitely. Both quarterbacks love to pass the ball, so I'm going
That's
Broncos though.
that's one of a tricky.
And run the ball. They both athletic and like to bomb it out. That's right. You
Yeah.
right about that one. So it should be exciting. Feel what I'm saying?
Yo.
That's our episode, though, man. Football Friday. Y'all know what it is. Have a great weekend. Be safe out there. Be adventurous. We'll see y'all Monday. Y'all know what it is. Every Sunday, every day, Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. MadMizzy Sports, MizzyWorld Entertainment. Enjoy the games. Enjoy Sunday. And yeah, man. Have a good weekend.
Go Birds.
I'll
Go
let y'all bang
Birds.
bang Niners gang, even though we stink.